Alright, well this is my shop. It's basically just my two stall garage at my house here, but both my wife's and my vehicle won't fit in here, so it's pretty much just a full-blown shop. Kind of like watching these videos, so I figured I'd go ahead and post one up. But I mean, I think I got it pretty much just the way I want it. I mean, it's pretty way basic compared to what's out there, but it does get the job done very nice. I got countertop here that I kind of like to do like my motors and some of my smaller stuff on, kind of try to keep this one pretty well clean and do it. I made all my tabletops out of doors. I work at a hospital, so I have most of the stuff is all from a hospital that we have spares of. The doors, all the cabinets are from the hospital. You know, I got like gloves. I always wear scrub shirts, if you notice that, just because we have old ones and I take them and they're easy to deal with. So we get started with all this though. I got my fridge down here. I don't think I have much in it right now. Actually, I don't have anything in it, but I usually got something in it. Got the trash can, some storage back there. Up here in my cabinet, I have got like all my just like sprays and lubrications and cleaner and stuff and paints and everything. I got all my, got the Yeti. Yeah, I got the Yeti, got the Arctic, and got the Engel. I want to get like the Walmart one, and I'm gonna do a test on all of them. Just somehow acquired all those. I have the two-part gray floor coating that I'm gonna do pretty soon in the summer. So the whole flooring in this shop is going to be coated. I got all the paint stuff there, some RC stuff because I used to be in the RCs pretty good and still kind of am. I mean, there's just my slash up there that's all beat up, all my tools. But I used to be in the crawling and things like that. Got my under counter light here to get some stuff, you know, lit up. Kind of a charging station for my phone, my wireless headphones, some more storage back there. I've got a outlet going all the way across, and that'll power up everything. I am gonna put a TV up here. I think I'm gonna do like a 38 or something. The radio's just getting kind of annoying. Up here, got all the all the essentials. Not much up here because I really can't even see up here, so I just kind of put stuff there. Flashlights, lighters, my Allens and snap rings, more Allens and specialty stuff. This drawer doesn't get used much. I mean, I just got a kind of a bunch of random you know, sockets and wrenches and stuff, but it's kind of not what I use a lot of. Here's all my pliers, dikes, needle nose, everything like that. Use this one a lot. Right, here's all my screwdrivers. Try to be organized. I mean, I got the Allen or Phillips over here, flatheads over here, but of course I just, you know, obviously get messed up over time. Kind of miscellaneous again. Got the bolts, the self-tappers, the picks, screwdrivers, punches, knives, electrical drawer. Because this whole top part, I take this whole top part with me to ride sometimes or nationals, so I kind of keep a wide variety of stuff in here. All my fuses, electrical connections. Go down to this one, more zip ties, heat shrink. This one was basically the second part here was mainly my electrical back in my old house. More electrical, I mean HIDs, voltmeters, stuff. I need to really organize that. Moving down to here, wrenches, all my nut drivers. I mean, the only one I pretty much use is the yellow one and the red one. Extensions, big hammer, torque wrenches, nuts and bolts and brackets and all my little parts bins. This one I've got bearings and carburetors and special tools for the four-wheelers. This bottom drawer here is kind of my specialty tools. Got like the valve spring compressor, all my engine stuff, and my micrometer, tap and die set, fuel pressure gauge. This is a blind bearing puller. So little tools I made for like the Honda swing arm. The assembly lube. So everything kind of to put together motors all down here. Got the high lifter spring compressor tool in there. Stuff like that. The vise, Gotta have a big vise in the shop, so that's what this one is. Got this from my dad's house when I moved, and then, because I use it of course more than he does. My charging station for my impacts, I got a Porta cable, small impact here, and then my Cobalt, big one here. I really like both of these, they both do really well. Kind of a cleaning station, all my little tool sets that I can easily take. I got the socket set that the bolts can go all the way through, a full wrench set, and then behind that I have all the star bit fittings, files, and crowbars, or whatever the heck those are, hammers, tape, full set of Allen wrenches, of course the paper towel, cotter pin, soldering, all the wire, some miscellaneous stuff, funnels. This is kind of my charging station and my sound system. I know you can hook that up in there, but for some reason my iPod won't play on this. I got like 3 iPods and none of them play on that. Now this is my main tool set. I mean, it is super basic, but I don't even know where I got this thing, but I mean, I got some tools missing out of it. I mean, that's it. When I go somewhere, I take this set. This is all my big impacts, and I take most of this stuff up here, and I'm gone. I mean, I can do pretty much anything with it. Big old grinder that I usually just mount in this vise, and that's good enough. On these down here, I've got basically all the kind of electrical stuff. I got some RCAs, the battery tender lights in there. I got the lift kit for the razor sitting right there that I'm not going to use. Some more kind of small stuff, just like to the windshield of the razor. Got some LED light strips. Pretty much everything in here is LED. Back in here I got my car cleaning stuff, another tool set, all come out of lubes. All the DeWalt drills and stuff are back here. I'm tired of messing with the DeWalt, tired of messing with the batteries. The drills don't last worth of crap, so they're just put up. I'm done messing with them. I'm done Walt. Got some more just fluids and stuff, cleaning materials. Now this cabinet is broke, but I got HIDs, bunch of Kevin's spare crap parts, heat gun. I got full-blown boots back there in the back for the 300. Tarps, Dremel, everything else. Like I said, I had to rob a screw out of this, so I'll get that fixed. My Yeti down there. I got this mat from the hospital. It's just a nice soft mat. I've got just some stuff I found. I did not steal any of those. They given to me or I found it. Broom, Harbor Freight. Low profile jack there, but I love it. Power washer. My terms that I've taken off the razor, but I mean they're there if I need them and whatnot. I think I might get some adapters and put them on the 300. Oil cans. Got a parts cleaner here, the jack and hand cleaner and everything underneath there. Rags. This parts bin is pretty cool, and not much to say about it. I don't really use it as much as I would like to, but I just have diesel in there to flush it out, and I just run my, I also have, you know, your 30-foot extension cord right there that I run over here and hook it up. Some seat belts and install in the razor. Now this is kind of my second parts box that I take to all my rides. Kind of got a little bit of everything I need. I mean, there's a fuel pump for a razor, funnels, tape. All of these are tie rod ends. Here's to set the TPS on Kevin's 570. Starter solenoid in here. I got 2 starter solenoids for my razor and everything. I got all the pullers for pretty much any. I mean, this is for like a brute force, but it's also for Kevin's primary, his air dam. I got them all. I got all my snorkels for when I raise them up on their razor again, gas cans, some yard stuff, and just miscellaneous. extension cords, and here's an old set of paddles I made for a 420 back in the day. But of course, as you can tell, my little C channel that I thought was gonna do really well did not hold up, so I just cut them all off, and I can't throw them away because they look too cool. Here's all the motors that I've kind of done, and this isn't even probably half of them, but since I moved into this house, I mean, you got everything here from 300s to Ranchers to Foremans. All these are Razor 800s. These four right here, Razor 800s. Another Foreman high compression piston Foreman, Grizzly, Rhino, Grizzly, Rhino King Quad, something else, 570 Razor out of Kevin's. Here we got timing chains and oil pumps off of Rubicons, one-way bearings, a through shaft off of a Foreman 450, 300 cam, 570 Razor fuel pump or injector, valves. Golly, I mean, I got a bunch of stuff. It's off of Kevin's 300 basket, Sprag carrier, all my pinions that are off of the 300s. Razor 800 cylinder, 570 cylinder, a grill axle that was never used and it broke. I put it in, had a, sorry about the cut on my hand, whatever. I would bust a knuckle off of the 300 project for you. Brand new grill axle that I installed ended up being the wrong part that they sent me, so I had to pull that out and ended up breaking it while I was pulling it out. And I just said, screw it, I'm not sending it back. If you guys want it, you can come get it. I was at a four-wheeler ride, and I said, here's your part. I can't get this crap out of my differential. Come get it if you want. And they gave me a new one, and I still didn't use it. The cleaner I always spray down my rides with, a brand new fuel pump for a Razor, the new, or not brand new, but it is actually a new pump and everything. I rebuilt it, and we haven't installed it. But new fuel pump for a Razor. Got some wheel spacers, a webcam for a Honda 300, some fair leads. All my owner's manuals are up there. Some electrical stuff. I mean, it's all, like I said, pretty basic. This is as big as it is. Chair for when my wife comes out and watch me. Well, doesn't have a clue what I do. But it's pretty basic. Like I said, all the floor is going to be coated in that two-part gray epoxy. All the walls and the ceiling I've got white paint for. I decided to go with white because it's going to reflect the light and everything a whole lot better and make it look bigger. So that is the next project. I'll probably do that in a couple months or weeks. And like I said, a TV right here. I'm going to add 2 more of these lights up above the garage here. So, not much else I want to do to it. But to me, it all still feels crowded, and I still don't think I got it exactly the way I want. But like I said, it definitely gets the job done. So, anyone got any more suggestions? Anything? I do kind of want to get a bead blasting cabinet, and then I might, put it here or there, or like I said, this garage is pretty much all for four-wheelers now and vehicles. So I mean, I doubt I'll ever take up this space right here. So just because I do want to be able to, have my wife and kid walk through here. So, but that's that.